I'd say this with a heavy heart. You know, I and I'm also putting my well-being in jeopardy right here. Last thing I need to do is sit up here and say something against Marvel.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, see, let me show you something right now. This hurts. You know, those Marvel checks are so good. I remember when I got my first one, I put it in the frame right here. It was
How much is it? $0?
I fought my way out of that cave, became Iron Man.
I don't mean to talk bad about Marvel, and just like everybody out there, I loved Endgame as much as the next Marvel bitch, as much as the next nerd, as much as the next geek. You know, I love this movie just as much as anybody else out there. And you know what? Don't even blame Marvel. If you got the opportunity to do it, I do not blame Marvel for trying to go in and beat the all-time box office champ. Do you know what that is, baby? It's Avatar.
Those savages are threatening our whole operation.
That's what Marvel said. They're fucking up our box office. But, and so this is, they said they're going to release the Avengers. And they didn't try to hide anything about it. They said, we're releasing Endgame because that's exactly what we want to do. You know, I mean, we've gone this far. We are just right there to beating Avatar as being the all-time box office reigning champ, the biggest movie of all time, even adjusted for inflation, perhaps. And they said, how are they going to do that? And they said, you know what? It's not like we just going to come out here and just tell y'all to watch the movie and just try to make us number one by giving you money. No, we're going to do you right. You give us something, we're going to give back to all of you who have supported this whole time. What we're going to do is they're giving fans out there for the re-release of Avengers Endgame, they're giving them 6 more minutes. A whopping 6 minutes of in-game goodness for all of you out there, just as a way of saying thank you and also give us your money again. And
For 6 minutes?
6 minutes, we're just, we're giving you 6 whopping whole minutes of in-game satisfaction for the price of 1 full movie ticket.
I think they're doing it just to show who's the nerdist out there.
My man said, woo! He fist bumped the air. Woo! He said, what do I sign up to get my 6 minutes?
Well, see, Negro, that's all you had to say.
Yeah, man. Where do I get my 6 minutes?
Do you have to watch the whole movie again, or can you just get the 6 minute by itself?
No. They when you get in there, they lock the doors. You're going to watch every second of that 3 hours and 6 minutes. You ain't going nowhere.
So that 6 minutes is like in one piece of 6 minutes, or like 1 minute there, 2 minutes there?
Well, baby, you're asking questions. Let me help you out. You know, because people, they want to know. You know, Marvel, hey, look, man, I'm not questioning you. You know, I know you going to take care of me. You know, I've been loyal, man. You know, I've been there for you, got your back. I know you going to look out for me. But for real, what I get for that 6 minutes? I mean, if you can tell me, well, I got you. Right here, besides, look at Ant-Man like, yeah, what I get?
Let me know.
Like, yeah, go ahead, tell me.
You like 6 minutes? All right, for your 6 minutes, let me tell you what you get. So, first of all, you get an end credit scene that is a tribute to the great Stan the Man Lee. And you know something? People like, all right, that's cool. You got to pay respects to Stan the Man. I mean, hey, without him, we never would have this.
How many minutes for that?
I don't know. I think it's...
I want to do my math.
Well, he's probably most of it because, like I said, that's a tribute. So they got to give him his right there. So I think they might dedicate half of that, maybe like 3 minutes or something, 2.5. It's a good chunk of Stan Lee tribute that you got going on, and you can't say nothing about it. The man is actually the god of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So ain't nobody saying nothing. But I would like to know what else I get for my time and money. Well, you know what? Marvel said, "Hey, we got you. For you, we also got a commercial for the upcoming Spider-Man Far From Home, which is out in theaters now." Yes, a commercial. Oh, but wait a minute, let me tell you what you get with this. Everybody like, man, what a chronic commercial. Man, fuck that. No, listen, hold on. No, you get to see such great things as Nick Fury and his chick fight a giant sand monster. And you get to see Mysterio come out and say, "Hey guys, I got it." So
Wow.
so yes. Yeah, you get a glimpse.
Man, this is crazy. I would be mad. I would never pay for that shit.
Well, some people out there, hey, look, some people out there, they're saying, okay, all right, Stan, you got me with that, and Spider-Man, that's my boy. I'll support, but really, Marvel, what else you got? I know you saving the best for last because you playing right now. Oh man, wait a minute, hold on. Hey, somebody go there, baby, go there and hold him down. This one's gonna make him. This one's gonna make him jump out this seat and tear this studio apart right here. So for the coup de grace.
Who's that?
They got for you for the last that you get for your money for that 6 minutes, you get an actual Hulk action figure in the movie.
What?
And you get an unfinished Hulk who's in a scene fighting fires. Also, but wait, there's more. In addition to fighting fires, you also get an unfinished Shrek-ass looking Hulk on the phone.
Is that an iPad? Is that a phone or an iPad?
I guess that's an iPad. He's calling somebody. So you get you get this half-baked Hulk right here.
Yo, is this an actual scene from the movie, son?
That is an actual scene from the movie. They put in an unfinished scene where you have what looks like, I'm not bullshitting, it's not finished, it's unrendered. He ain't even got his muscles in there. You get this
He has the shoulder muscles, but arms are skinny.
I like the way this dude out here, like, who the f are you? Yeah, that looks like that don't even like a Hulk action figure. That looked like they took Thanos and painted his ass green or something. And that is, you get what looks like an action figure in a scene that's unfinished. Oh, and also on the phone. And if that wasn't enough for you in that scene, as a bonus, they threw in the black dude from Die Hard. Oh my God, what a bargain! And
Wow.
people are hot about this. People who are supported Marvel this whole time and ain't said shit about Marvel. They have kissed Marvel's ass just for doing what a lot of people thought was not possible. A lot of people thought just for what you accomplished in Marvel Avengers Endgame, I ain't got nothing bad to say about you, man. Ain't nothing you can do. There's not one thing that you can. Oh, what the f is that? What? Are you serious, Marvel? People are online talking about how they feel gypped because of this whole thing Marvel pulled on them. I'm looking at MovieWeb right now, and it's just one tweet after another of people saying, "F you, Marvel." This is from Isaiah Stephen Bucky Warrior. You're telling me that the extra scene that they added to Endgame was an unfinished clip of the Hulk saving a couple of people, then answering a phone call, which doesn't even make any sense because it's out of context. They took it out. At the end of the phone call, he says, "Steve who?" They figured it's supposed to match with the scene where Hulk was at the diner in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me see here. They could have done anything, literally anything with the amount of footage they have. They could have given us bloopers, deleted scenes, but they chose to give us a half-assed clip that wasn't even completely rendered. Why? I want him to burn. It's what he deserves for all the pain he has caused me. Never has a thing been so deserving of a slow death. I need to know that everyone hates him. He's so unholy. I started to believe in God. His name, you ask? Unfinished CGI Professor Hulk. That don't even make no sense what you just said.
Yeah, what happened there?
That dude's so mad.
He's
So mad.
so mad. Like we don't even know what
He's talking
about.
gibberish now.
He lost his mind halfway through.
Marvel having people go out to the theaters to watch Endgame again just to see this monstrosity. Somebody said, I'm calling the police. And somebody made a point. They said, man, if DC had pulled this shit, y'all would have lynched them for this. And you know what? No, you wouldn't, because this is some shit you would expect from DC. I mean, they couldn't even finish a mustache on Henry Cavill. How the hell are you expecting to like pull some shit like this? You know, and DC ain't never put out a movie that was worth really getting that mad over. They ain't put out a movie getting that, I take it back. Aquaman, people they love. Wonder Woman is great. I really love Shazam. But before that, DC wasn't really doing anything that they had to truly re-release. So the expectations weren't that high. For this, yeah, man. As I said, a lot of people are feeling that Marvel hit a new low with this one. Oz, how do you feel about this? Do you feel that people are, we always say people, they'll get upset over anything. My wife said that a little while ago. But are people justified in their anger here, or just another case of fanboys just whining about something that they feel privileged to?
Well, given Marvel's track record, you figured they would have had something very, very, very cool up their sleeve, because everything they put out for the most part has been, oh shit, you got us again, that was fantastic. Oh shit, you got us again, that was fantastic. Yeah. And just to put out something unfinished, unrendered, undone, it just seems unlikely for them to do something like that. And here we are, looking at this crazy Shrek dude holding the iPad to his face, looking crazy. It's like, what the hell is this? Who said yes to this? Where was Kevin? Was it Kevin Feige? Where was he? Where was he when this was going down? It just leaves a lot of questions that have no answers to them, because all the answers are right there on the goddamn screen. What the entire is that? And I think people are right to be upset, man, because it was a standard that they put out there. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. That is not the standard at all. That's some old bullshit.
I think everybody have the right to be mad at this shit, because I think Marvel is just using people's love to them and just trying to make extra cash on this. It's not cool, man. You're already so rich, you're already selling out everything. Why are you doing this shit?
Yeah, I see now.
Take advantage of people's love.
Yep. I think it's kind of on both people, but more on Marvel. Now, I do put the fans got to take a little bit of blame for themselves too on this. Because at the beginning, Marvel told you that this was going to be a cash grab. They did not hide the fact whatsoever at all, not one bit, that their whole purpose behind this was to just beat the shit out those blue cats. From the moment. When they said they were putting this back into theaters, Marvel said this is an attempt for you all to bring us the head of Avatar. We want to beat this movie.
Yeah, but still, if you're big of a company like Marvel, I think this harmed their brand. This is not cool.
Yeah, I don't think it's cool. No, I believe me. No. I'm not saying that they don't take any blame at all. But we brought this up because Martin and I had a discussion about it, and I said, listen, I'm telling you now, this is not worth it. I used these words. I said, this is a glorified Blu-ray release that they're doing. What the f*** you gonna do with 6 minutes? They got y'all to pay theater prices for 6 minutes of Blu-ray features. That is for a Blu-ray that's coming out in weeks. They got your ass to pay full price for that.
Even Blu-rays is more than that. 6 minutes is nothing.
No.
Yeah, but again, a lot of times, Marvel has proven themselves to be ones to pull stuff out their asses and make it fantastic. So you walk in there and think, okay, 6 minutes, shoot, it's gonna be the best 6 minutes of my life. Because they built that trust up in you. You know what I mean? So you'd expect it to be something ridiculous. If they're gonna come back, if they're gonna come back for 6 minutes, they really gonna re-release in 6 minutes. Like, okay, cool. It's gonna be something fantastic because hey, it's Marvel. They know what they're doing over there.
I would have thought that until they just made it clear that they said that this is, we're putting this out here just to, they could have put a poster out there that said, we want your money. Then people probably would have gone no matter what. But they had to do this. Well, hold on. They had to do this thing right here because being that they were so transparent, I believe that if you went, you took a risk. If you win, you better be glad that goddamn Hulk didn't come out holding a sign that says "sucker." Because I thought Marvel made it very clear. Now they did build themselves up to be showing something that was cool. Is where they come in. They take most of the blame. What were you gonna say?
Did Avatar do 2 releases?
No, Avatar did. They did 2 releases, and Avatar did. You know what Avatar did? They just released the movie because they felt like, all right, yeah, we want to get more money, but we're not offering anything new. We're not offering more cats or anything in this. They just said, hey, it's out in theaters for a limited time because people want to see it again because we think that a lot of people enjoyed it the first time. So it wasn't like they were promising anything except the movie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no trap at all. But Marvel takes the blame on this. Because Marvel oversold the shit out of this.
Yeah.
No, they have most of the blame. Marvel, this is beneath you, man.
Marvel, you're a liar, goddammit.
Yeah.
Why you do that?
Well, they didn't lie. They did not lie. They said we're providing 6 minutes of something. And it was up to you to decide if what it was. Because I tell you, man, they oversold the shit out of this extra footage. When they didn't have to, people already knew what they were doing.
The overselling is kind of like lying.
Well,
isn't
no, because they just said that we're giving you 6 minutes. They didn't lie. They didn't lie about anything. But they Marvel with the fan base that they have, they simply could have made a campaign that said, "Help us beat the shit out of Avatar."
Yeah,
that's
people
all they
would
could have
just
done.
go for that.
They could have made a commercial that said, just give us more money. And people would have done it. They could have had a campaign where Booker T came out and said, Avatar, we coming for you, nigga.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. I should point out for the record.
It's like, fuck.
I like the way they do it.
I was like my man in the back didn't flinch at all.
He didn't flinch. He's like, well, shit, that wasn't in the script, but they ain't gonna get me.
He ain't flinch.
That was nice and hood, baby. That's what the woman said. Yeah, man, they could have made anything. They could have done anything saying, just give us money to beat this movie. That's all they had to do. People willing to do it. But given this 6 minutes of footage that is not finished, that's where they went wrong. Anytime you offer these small things that really don't meet the merit of being on screen, on the big screen, because that's what it really comes down to. You gave them things that either just didn't make that much difference to be in the theater again, or you gave them something that did not need to be on the screen. You gave them unfinished stuff where you can see all the flaws in that. You know what it seems? People will be pissed, and people do have a right to be pissed because the key word here, the bottom line, Marvel, you are Marvel. You send me checks every film. You can, you can afford to do better than this. The key word here is desperate. That was a desperate move. I think people expect more from Marvel. And that goes back to what you said, Oz. That's insulting, man. They put out a commercial for some of the footage you already saw in a trailer. They put that out for you. You don't have people pay. That's a thing. You don't have people pay. You don't have people pay for a commercial. That is foul, man. Marvel, come on, man. What are y'all doing? Say what you will about DC, but DC got their dignity. Y'all get no, they don't. I'm trying to be nice. Somebody said, "Do they know?" And I was like, "Please don't say nothing." No, but this is shameless, man.
Dang.
Yeah, that's a
I
crazy
mean, the
move for a
only thing that
company
would have
this
saved
big.
them is if they actually did they describe what was the 6 minutes about? Did Marvel release a statement saying, "Okay, 6 minutes, this is what's in it," or they were just like, 6 minutes, you'll never know what you'll see. Did they do that?
It's a crapshoot, Excelsior. I don't know what they. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, this should.
That's the only thing that would have saved them.
I don't think they did because, of course, they wanted to kind of keep that secret. I mean, that's the plan. I would think that it would be sort of counterproductive.
Yeah, if people are not curious,
Yeah.
why would they go, right?
Yeah, because I mean, please, you think Marvel say, "Hey, come pay full price to see an unfinished, shitty-looking Hulk"? You think people?
And some commercial.
Yeah, in a commercial for Spider-Man. What were you gonna say, baby, a little while ago?
I was just gonna say this is unbelievable. A company like Marvel is doing a huge mistake like this. It's just like sometimes it's unbelievable how big companies does weird simple mistakes like this. Just
Yeah, their marketing has been on point this whole time, and I don't know what it is that would make them think that it's okay
they
to do this.
Spider-Man's posters too, so maybe they're like sucking these
Sony
days.
did those posters.
So there's- okay.
Yeah, so people. I didn't even think about that last week.
But that was another weird mistake for a company. Like, why would you do that? That's just like unbelievable. This is that kind of stuff,
I would think that Marvel would like use their weight over Sony to say, "Hey, listen, now you with our product, get these posters right."
Yeah.
People don't. I mean, unless you want to see, if you want to see the movie again, I get it. If you truly, genuinely want to see the actual film, that's fine. But don't fall for this shit. If you want to see the movie, go see the movie on the big screen. But don't fall for this 6 minutes. Even the part they put out for the story. The part they put out for the story is him and he confused people. He saved 2 people from a fire, told the firefighters how hot it is, and hey, you're welcome, and hung out with the black dude from Die Hard, and then he gets the call, and then while he's on the call, he's just like, "Tony who?" And it's negligible, man. And people don't even know what that was when they saw the film. So they're still assuming like what it's connecting to. So they don't even really know. There was no story progression with this at all. You want to tell you what? They had this whole tribute to Stan Lee. You want to actually pay respect to Stan Lee? Don't go see this shit. That's exploitive right there. If you ask me. That's pure exploitation of this man's image right here, and doing this whole thing where they're talking about, hey, come pay. He just sits, to pay tribute to Stan Lee. Stan Lee would be like, what the f, man?
Stanley is like, why are you collecting money off of me?
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything out of this.
You know what? The only thing that would make it worth it, if that shitty Hulk pulled off a mask and it was Stan Lee for his last cameo. That might
that'd been crazy.
That might have been really cool. We'll see what happens. And here's the punchline. After all this shit and sinking this low, they still didn't beat them cats.
They didn't?
No. It's $26 million short. Maybe they
don't deserve it. So what?
Yeah. At this point, you know what? I don't know. Maybe they need to do another re-release. I really hope they do another re-release, and I hope they film the whole movie with action figures. With y'all real hard this time.
They all have sticks in their ass.
All that sticks in their. Damn, the Falcon got it the worst. Ooh.
Yeah, him and War Machine sitting and spinning.
And the Vision's like, damn, that feels good. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate the love. Let's keep loving each other. Hit that subscribe button. And if you really, really, really love me, check out our main site, doubletoasted.com. Over there, you'll find the long-form version of this video, uncensored, unedited. You get everything. And also check out our live streams that we do almost every night of the week. Support us at our store, dtmerch.com. And remember to always stay toasted.